to have you here today. The floor is yours.
Yep. Not sticking. Is that
It's
okay?
good now.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're good. Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me. Um, I have known Jeffrey Brown, our director, for a long time. He called me a few years ago and said that he had a script um, about child trafficking that was based on a novel by Patricia McCormick, and asked that if I would read the script. I read the script and was extraordinarily moved by the tale of its lead character, a 13-year-old girl who is trafficked from Nepal to a prison brothel in Calcutta, and her extraordinary resilience through the period of time that she's there and her eventual escape. Um, at the time, there was not a role for me in the script. Jeffrey was asking if I would stand behind the film. It was looking like Emma Thompson was going to become an executive producer, which she did become. And but soon the role expanded to encompass and tell the tale of or exemplify a living, working humanitarian photographer by the name of Lisa Christine, who travels the world taking the most extraordinarily beautiful pictures of some of the most tragic images you will ever see. She documents human slavery, risks her life to document human slavery, and also has added sex trafficking, documenting sex trafficking. Um, when Jeff asked me to be involved, it was purely a matter of timing. Um, at the time that the film actually ended up coming together, I was able to be in it and spent those weeks with him um, in um, in Calcutta filming. I have never been a part of a film that has become so meaningful to me in the process. I always try to pick projects that impact me, that I hope will impact others. I believe that film can change the world, and this film really exemplifies that. It is a platform. It is the message is bigger than the film itself. Um, this film will end trafficking. There are so many organizations that are already involved. We need so many more organizations to get involved behind this conversation that this film is starting. And the way that Jane and Jeffrey have um, made relationships with companies around the world who are already working on this issue and who are continuing to step up to the plate for this particular cause has been extraordinary. They will talk a little bit later about who has become involved, but it really is an example of the impact that the arts can have on an issue that, as we all know, is horrifying and needs to be addressed in every single city, is in our backyards. And you know, we know that the world needs to wake up to the fact that it is in our backyards, that sex trafficking is not something that is miles away. Somehow that makes it easier for us to be able to ignore it if it's overseas, but the fact that it is literally in New York and Washington, D.C., and every single city in America and around the world is something that we need to continue to remind our governments of, is a fact of our time, that there are more slaves on this planet today than in the history of the planet. Um, yes.
We can ask you a few more questions. Let's
Yes.
show a clip because
Yes.
everybody's really interested in seeing that. Yuping, are we good with the clip, or you need some more